So guys, the recent video we did earlier of the new apparent victim BBC have found actually speaks out in an interview.
It was just constantly feeling inferior to him. I realised I just couldn't live like that anymore, and it wasn't normal.
I'm meeting her in a car park of a motorway service station because she's scared and doesn't feel comfortable to let us visit her at home. She asked if we can talk in my car. We're going to call her Sophie. She's worried about a possible online backlash from Tate's followers.
Now, the whole interview so far, all they've done is spread a false narrative.
If you need to stop and just take a breather, let us know because we can do that.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for that.
Her hands are shaking as she speaks.
It's very difficult because I don't feel like a victim. I mean, all the choices I made were of my free will. He didn't, bundle me up in a bag, throw me in the back of a lorry and drive me there. At what point does the emotional or psychological manipulation turn into being forced to do something? Everyone's been in love before. Everyone knows the power of that emotion and the things that you do for it. Any kind of rationale or logic kind of leaves your body and you find yourself doing things that maybe you wouldn't normally do, and this is just another one of those situations. It was kind of annoying to see his name everywhere, but I knew. I said it to all my friends. It's a matter of time before they figure out what's really going on here.
She spent months in Romania with Tate, believing that she was Tate's girlfriend. She thought that she was going to be his girlfriend. She had no idea what actually lay in store.
Now, bearing in mind, if you listen closely in a minute, she says she's only ever texted Andrew, never met him in person, but automatically assumed she's his girlfriend. Mind-blowing.
He approached me on Facebook originally, completely out the blue. It didn't ring any bells. But just right off the back, the way he spoke, the way he made me feel, he was very charming and he made himself seem very familiar. He made me feel very comfortable. There were no red flags at all in the beginning. He just took an interest in my day-to-day life, wanted to know what I was into, what made me happy. It was developing naturally.
Sophie says that he then asked her to join him in Romania. She'd never met him before, but it felt right to Sophie in that moment.
I was at a stage of my life where everything sort of felt a bit boring and a bit dull, and this idea of an adventure and then lifestyle, and this guy seemed so into me, and he's making me smile every day, and the idea just seemed attractive to me.
Sophie came to Romania, and she ended up in Tate's weird meat factory home.
Well, the first couple of days of being with him, he was as I expected him to be. And then I can't remember how long I was there for the first time. I think it was 4 or 5 days. It was quite a long time considering it was the first time we'd met, but he just disappeared in the middle of the night. He was in bed next to me and I heard him get up and I thought he's just gone to the bathroom. And he just didn't come back.
Honestly, all seems way too fishy for my liking. Guys, I'm super curious to know your thoughts, so please comment them down below in the comment section. As always, please leave a like, subscribe and turn our notifications on.